tent set up?
Tent set up.
Yes, sir.
Here to help you.
Okay. So they're all going in here, Tom?
And that's our first line, and then we'll work everything from there.
Okay. Yeah, because then you go in two directions.
Yeah. How does that sound?
Yep.
And then it would be, what we're looking at is, so if they're 12 feet apart, then your other tent is kind of staggered and in the middle, right? Did you see that little blue drawing? Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
We're going to the edge of the building, not the edge of the stage, right? Going over?
Yeah, we go right through the stage. Corner of that building.
Is that good there?
It's good.
Starting to get a little bit to the left, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You paid them all?
Yeah.
I should have held off.
So what we've done is that the tents themselves are 19th century, 18th century military tents that the group here is setting up. They're actually more of 1812 reenactment group. And they're setting up all the tents. There'll be 68 in the pit. And then inside each tent will be an installation that's been put together by a collective creation of the group that is going to take an individual who's had psychiatric experience historically between 1870 and 1940. So each of the tents will be about one particular person.
Yeah. Sounds very interesting. What kind of brought you to this idea?
Well, I did a little research after Clara proposed the idea to me, and I looked at the CAMH, the Center of Addiction and Mental Health, and its history. And then when I read Jeffrey Rome's book, The Remembrance of Patients Past, the stories are remarkable and fascinating because, you know, being from Toronto, if you look at the history of the city, what we did to people. You know, we think that we were not capable of doing certain types of things to people, but we did do things to people. And I'm not talking just about the Institute, but just families and friends.
As you went through all of this and learned about it, what kind of feelings did you have? Shock, surprise?
Well, I think it was more that you get to see the way people deal with how we are treated when we aberrate, when we go off the course a bit. There are many more laws these days that protect us. But for example, a woman at the turn of the century, if she were to have an affair on her man, could be committed to the insane asylum at that point. If you were homosexual, you were committed. If you were lesbian, you were committed. So anybody who is a bit of an aberration, not only in thought but in action, could be committed at a family's request or a group of friends' request. Yeah, it's very interesting.
So people could learn.
And this was Toronto, right, where we kind of think, oh, this is a great place. But we have a very, very interesting history, the way we treat people.
Wonderful, thank you. Now, I wonder...
Can I get a walking shot of the two? You just wandering down.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Ginny Ann, I want you to go into the tents that have nothing in them.
There are none.
Every tent
Every
is
tent
full?
has something.
You're kidding. Did we actually succeed?
Yeah, every tent has something.
You're amazing.